What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Chuds BBQ. My name is Bradley Robinson, and today I'm going to show you how I made these. Beautiful, delicious, smoky, tender, juicy, amazing bacon wrapped scallops. Coming up. This is some bacon. Pat it dry. And what I got here is some thick cut bacon from the grocery store. Really nothing too fancy here. And usually when I'm bacon wrapping stuff, I like to get the thin stuff because it's got some more stretch to it. And that's because for a bacon wrapped scallop, I'm not really doing a tight wrap like I would for something like a jalapeno popper. And especially the way we're gonna be cooking these today, the thin stuff would probably be too brittle. And the biggest problem I have with bacon wrapped scallops is that I want that bacon to be nice and crispy and well cooked, but at the same time, I don't want to overcook that scallop. Because if we just wrap these up right now and threw them on the grill to the point where that bacon is nice and crispy, that scallop would be overcooked and super bouncy. So what we're gonna do today is pre-cook this bacon about halfway, then wrap these up, and then grill them off to get those scallops nice and seared. So let's fire up the pit. If you couldn't tell, I'm hanging out at the Chud shop today.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Just ate a burger.
Man, you ate that thing really quick. What should we fire up today? We got this Chud box sitting right here. We got this 115. This is going to Leroy Lewis in a little bit. But today, I'm thinking about firing up this 65 gallon. Haven't cooked on this guy in a very long time, and it just looks neglected. It's about to get loud and really bright in here. Ah! She's greasy. Oh God. Nice. And on the pit we go, cooking right around 275, 300. Really should not take long. And I do apologize for all the road noise, but we haven't got the backyard set up quite yet. And yeah, I got an extra package of bacon here because you can never have too much bacon. And I'm very likely gonna overcook a couple of these because some of these thick cut pieces are actually quite thin. But again, we're just trying to par cook this bacon so when we grill off those scallops, which will not take a very long time, we don't overcook them, but we still get some nice bacon. And I'm not going for full crisp on this bacon. I still wanna have some floppiness to it, but I definitely don't want it to be undercooked. It's been a while since I cooked on a pit this small. This is a 20-inch by 48-inch pit. Fills up pretty quick. So we'll let this bacon cook for the next probably 10-15 minutes and we'll check back in. Are you ready to go down?
No.
All right, hole in one coming up. Uh-oh. That was terrible.
It wasn't a hole in one.
Nice approach. All right, beat that, bud. You will not make this putt. Oh, that was perfect. No. Oh my God, that was so close. Should we start a new series called Brad Sucks at Golf?
We'd have a lot of content. Did it.
Nice birdie. All right, good game. Why must you haunt me? Want to do a round of what's new at the Chud shop?
Yeah.
Things are looking a little different than the last time we were in here. Clean this guy up a little bit. Looking a little bit better. It was pretty gross. That was the one we didn't season, just to kind of see how it would wear and tear, and it got pretty gross. So I like the painted one a little bit better. What else we got in here? Oh yeah, the pantry. You just did that yesterday. Nice. Kind of dark in there though. Yeah. Gotta make some buns.
We got a spice wall.
Yeah. What's your favorite spice on this wall?
Kind of partial to the Chud rub.
The Chud rub? Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one too. And I kind of really like that one right there. Gunpowder. We're thinking about doing a whole series where we test out different rubs. So if anyone's got some rubs, recommendations, or wants to send us something, it'll end up on that wall.
We also plan on selling other people's rubs, so that too.
Only the ones we like though, so we do need to start testing them all out. In other news, we're selling gloves now on the website. Pretty exciting.
They fit on your hands.
These are great gloves, by the way. Nice and thick. What else are we selling? We got some Sear Pros, the old flamethrower that I like to use. We're trying to become a one-stop shop for all things barbecue. And in here, things are looking a little bit more boring. We moved all the fulfillment to our warehouse next door, which we should probably do a tour of here at some point. So this is kind of just the hangout lounge area. And of course, we still got the kegerator. Now I know I said this would only take about 10-15 minutes, but it's been probably 45, maybe an hour. And this bacon's looking good. Pretty much exactly what I'm going for, where it's about halfway, 3/4 of the way cooked, but still be nice and pliable and flexible so we can wrap it around some scallops. So I'm gonna take these off and probably eat some. The other nice part about doing this on a smoker as opposed to in a pan or on a grill or something that's a little bit hotter is these stayed nice and flat. Not too much of that bacon curl. And just like that, off the pit we come, looking very nice. And I know for all you floppy bacon lovers, this is probably done. But really I'm just trying to cook this as far as possible while still maintaining its rollability. So now it's time to bust out some scallops. Zip. What I got here is just some classic scallops, nothing too fancy. Just picked these up at my local grocery store. And this was the only scallop they had. If they had a bigger one, I probably would have got that just because it would be kind of cool. A little more surface area. And if they had smaller ones, I might have got those too so we could really find out what the best deal is. But these are looking really nice. Some of them have these little beards, I believe they're called. So if you see that, you might want to pull that off. Otherwise, it might come off during the grilling process. But other than that, really not much to do except get these wrapped up in bacon. And to do that is about as easy as it sounds. So grab yourself a scallop, a piece of bacon, and we're just gonna roll this up. Now you could do half strips, just kind of cut that piece off. That might be a better presentation. Or you can just kind of overlap and have a little extra bacon on there, which I think I'm probably gonna do, because extra bacon sounds good to me. Grab a little toothpick and just send it right on through. Beautiful. Might double up on these toothpicks just for stability reasons. Lovely stuff. Are you a fan of bacon wrapped scallops?
Oh, I thought that was mackerel.
We do need to make a mackerel video. Yeah. We need to go mackerel fishing is what we need to do.
But yes, I do love scallops.
They are the perfect little appetizer though. My mom makes these every time I see her because she's a big fan of the hors d'oeuvre.
This is the perfect doneness of bacon for wrapping.
Yeah, I tried this a little while ago when I was not filming, and as you know, when I'm not filming, my culinary skills dwindle, and I just overcooked all of it. And I know this is probably the most boring barbecue channel video ever, but you know what? I'm having fun.
And we're gonna like eating it.
I do love eating scallops. Seafood needs more love in the barbecue community. Ooh, that's a good one. These bigger scallops really work out well.
What a beaut.
Now, the real question is, are we gonna hit these with some rubs after they're all folded up?
I mean, we've got a wall of them.
That's
might as well.
Well, what I'm contemplating is, would it be better to get like a clean sear and then use rubs as like a finishing salt situation, or cook it on?
I mean, we've got a lot.
That's true.
Try many different options. And then we have to eat them all.
Oh no. You know what? I was really thinking that I made way too much bacon, but there's only 4 strips left. Which is kind of a bummer because I was going to snack on that.
4 isn't enough to snack on.
It's to snack on before eating another like 7 pieces. Dude, I eyeballed the amount of toothpicks to bring. I brought 1 extra. All right, beautiful. So before we throw some rubs on these, Mr. Gamboni over here, what pit should we grill these off on?
I mean, the Chud box is there.
But we just cleaned it.
We just cleaned it.
And we're showing it to someone tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, the PK's out there.
How clean is it?
I just cooked a burger on it. Probably just needs a little scrape.
Okay. I'm just gonna grab all the coals out of that 65, throw them in the old PK, and get these things finished off. Hello, old friend. Ooh, there's some charcoal in there still. Might as well fire that up. This is hard to do one-handed. Now, my original plan was to just take the coals out and use this grill built into the 65 here, but that's never been used before, and new grates can be kind of sticky, and especially because we're cooking scallops, we don't want those to stick. Also, it's really bright and really loud out here, so I'd rather hang out back, but I'm going to grab some coals while I'm here. Now, I know I literally just said that we should start testing out some of these rubs behind me, but Bone says he likes the Chud rubs best, so that's what we're gonna go with today. We're gonna go with all 4 of them. Starting with a little SPG, because scallops are pretty salty, as is. Bacon is definitely salty, so we really don't need to add much to these, but I think an SPG would be nice. Just a little garlic, some black pepper on there. I suppose I could have rubbed the bacon before I threw it on the pit, too. That would have been a good idea. But just a little extra kiss of flavor. Beautiful. A couple of these, you know we gotta use some snake bite. This stuff is good on everything. The old spicy rub. Ooh, baby. The sweet rub, I don't know if that's gonna be good. I mean, it's good on bacon, but maple scallops doesn't really sound like the best thing, so we'll just do 2 of those. This rub is pungent, stings the nostrils in a good way. Oh, that was too much. And then the rest of these guys will go on with some good old classic Chud rub. Why not? The all-purpose rub, that's good on everything. Beautiful. Let's head out to the grill. Got this grill nice and hot. I'm gonna hit it with some spray oil. Try to get those grates a little more non-stick and also kick up that fire a little bit. Trying not to burn the camera. And simply enough, on we go. Just gonna kiss these with a little bit of flame. Internal temp on a scallop you're looking for is right around 140. But really just trying to get a good crust on there and cook these until they're nice and tender. And hopefully these will be done before I burn through these toothpicks. Smells so good. Oh, beautiful, nothing sticking. Looking really nice. Go around and flip all these over. Oh, smoke of the eye. You never get used to it, folks. That one stuck a little bit. That might have been the sweet cheeks, though. Beautiful. These are cooking up very nicely. These are looking really nice. Only been a couple minutes. They are looking pretty close to done. And yeah, all the toothpicks burned off, but we haven't had any unravel yet, so that's good. A little bit of stickage. Still looking pretty good to me. And here they are, folks, fresh off the grill, looking absolutely beautiful. Nice color on those scallops. That bacon cooked up real nice, and they're just smelling so good, and I'm ready to dive on in. Gotta say, folks, I'm pretty excited about this one. You know I love bacon. You know I love seafood. Put them together with some beautiful barbecue smoky flavors and rubs, and they're just looking so juicy, and I'm ready. I really should have soaked those toothpicks, though, because they all burn down to the nub, so you can't even see them, which would not be very good if you brought these to a dinner party or football game or something, but let's go for it. Good God. That is genuinely fantastic. Scallop, super tender, not overcooked at all, and just incredibly juicy. Bacon got nice and crispy. Picked up a lot of smoke on that pit too, and that rub. I think this is an SPG one, but that was a problem. They all kind of look the same when they're cooked, so it's like a little mystery grab bag. That truly is greater than the sum of its parts, and honestly, a lot better than I was expecting. Bones! You gotta come help me tackle Scallop Mountain. They're super juicy, like they're leaking. I didn't know that scallops could get that juicy. So I put all 4 of our rubs on these, and I can't tell which is which.
Perfect.
When they were raw, they looked very different, but now that they're all kind of seared off.
Which one's the pink one?
There's only 2 sweet cheek ones in here, so you'll know that one if you find it.
It's cooked perfectly.
There's nothing worse than an overcooked scallop.
Oh no, this is perfect.
A little crunch you get from the bacon, textural contrast. I mean, that is...
The amount of salt, too. It's like the bacon covers everything.
I was a little concerned about that because the salty bacon, scallops have a pretty high salinity, and then adding rub to them, but it came out really good.
I mean, that rub has low salt anyways, so.
Yeah, most of them do.
I'm gonna keep going.
Why are these so good? And not just mine, like in general.
Yeah. I think I've only had bad scallops once, and they were overcooked. That's the only thing that you can ruin with them.
Yeah, they get bouncy. I'm definitely gonna seek out some bigger ones. Like I think this is the biggest one, and that is just a thing of beauty.
It's like perfectly round too.
Yeah. When are we gonna go scallop fishing, diving?
Yep.
This is one of the few videos that I will eat everything that I cooked. Just the juiciness and the tenderness of that scallop is phenomenal.
You really don't taste the rub at all. Like everything else outshines it. So it doesn't matter what rub you use. Don't use any.
Well, that is very tasty stuff.
I'm gonna fry some Japanese barbecue sauce on it.
That was something that I thought about, was like glazing them.
It could use a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah.
Because the bacon is salty.
I'm gonna try and find a sweet cheek one. I haven't had one of those yet. You might have.
You think?
That's definitely one right there.
Yeah.
It's so juicy. It's actually pretty nice with the sweet cheeks. It doesn't really come through much, but
Yeah.
a little sweetness on some scallops. I like it.
That's really good.
Just glaze these, hit them with some like chives or scallions or something.
Yep. Pop.
On second thought, I've had like 4 of these, and the amount of bacon is starting to add up. So we have to come back to these after you beat me at another round of golf. You beat me every time. All right, y'all, and that is it. That is how to make some absolutely fantastic, smoky bacon-wrapped scallops. I highly recommend giving this one a try. It really is one of my favorite appetizers, and these are probably the best ones I've ever made. And I'm probably gonna make them again very soon. But all that being said, if you enjoyed this video, let me know by hitting that subscribe button. Let YouTube know by dropping a like on this video. If you give these a try for yourself, be sure to tag me on Instagram at Chuds BBQ. I'd love to see what y'all are cooking. Big shout out to all the Patreon members. Thank you for supporting Team Chud and allowing me to keep making all these videos. And until the next time I see you, please go cook something outside. Peace. And you thought I forgot about the official taste test. That's kind of weak.